Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Big Time Ninja, where we are here for the final wave of Day 1, the prelim hybrid round. I'm Chris DeGangi, joined alongside Ryan Stratus.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Got a new appreciation for how hard this course is. I just tried the big-time drop over there, about middle of the course, and my goodness, this is not an easy one for these athletes to try to get through here. Wave 3, haven't seen any athletes through all the way to the buzzer in the open division. Got one clear on the female side as a look at the open leaderboard right now, brought to you by Bucket of Chalk.
Yeah, Bodie Snow, Weston Marini, Ryan Sanders, those are your top three. And take a look at the top. Bodie Snow is the only athlete to get to the last obstacle clean. That is going to be huge as Wave 3 unfolds. Let's take a look at where the female leaderboard stands. Sam Leahy, Madeline Valentine, and Elliot Peffley. Elliot Peffley ran pretty early in Wave 1. She's still sitting here in third place. Allison Bond already qualified for the championship. She's in the top 5. And there is a look. So Wave 3 features a lot of talented athletes. We end the wave with Nora Brown-John. She's been dominant this season. Jackson Erdos pretty much locked up the number 1 seed for the championship. Oh, the other week at Ninja Intensity. And this field is absolutely stacked as we get into Wave 3 here. I'm not sure if this course is going to get busted wide open, or we'll see how Ethan Swanson and his course stands against these athletes. But before we jump into the first runner, let's take a quick commercial break and hear a word from some of our sponsors.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport, a family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas, not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best community experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional ninja league, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
Check out AD Obstacles, Inc., father-son team of Aiden and Dave McLaren, taking their passion for the sport and turning it into creativity by designing and manufacturing custom ninja obstacles and rigging in Ontario, Canada. DM for pricing at AD Obstacles on Instagram. And welcome back, folks. Getting ready to start things. Here's a look at the prelim hybrid rules. 3-minute time limit. That's all they have. A technical course that's going to test strength and speed and their obstacle know-how on some tricky obstacles out there. Last obstacle completed. Total number of fails and the time it takes them to do all that in will determine their placement on the leaderboard. Retry system is in play. They fall off an obstacle. They get to retry it up to 3 times. Must clear it before moving on within that time limit. And here we go. Hunter, our main cameraman, out on the floor. Head judge, Mr. Bellion, leading the charge out there, making the tough calls on the spot. Course design brought to you by the big time team, Mr. Ethan Swanson and crew. Going to be the ones out on the course resetting things, making sure things are running smoothly. Swanson passes the rope off to our first athlete of Wave 3. Tristan Anderson swinging in, making his way through. A couple sky hooks to try to traverse through. Tristan coming out of Obstacle Academy. As we try to swipe away on these PVC pipes, got to do a switch grip grab on this next red bar that spins on the inside. So far, so good for Tristan. This has been the hang-up for a lot of athletes today. Running down this balance line. Catch up to that skateboard, and the foot slips off the side of that second rail. Tried that one back in Wave 1 and didn't come close. One, you have to be worried about how quick you can get through the balance to catch up to the skateboard, and Tristan gets it on try 2. And the tic-tac off the pillar is the next big stopping point for a lot of athletes. Knowing how to find that pivot off that padded wall. Carry your momentum forward with the ring for the grab. Tristan able to figure it out on try 2. This is his 8th competition with the NSC. Second time competing here big time was here back in season 4. Made it into day 2 back at Obstacle Academy at his home gym, but having a hard time here at big time. A lot of retries. We can figure it out on our second attempt and keep moving forward. Looking for the top 38 in the open division. Goes off of a percentage of the competitive field. Loses the ice pick in hand.
Yeah, record number of female signups means females get 22 into the speed round, so pretty stoked about that.
Tristan, hold on tight. Don't lose it on this one. Last try. Makes it to the middle. Still has to maneuver that ice pick onto that next ledge, and the pullback. Couldn't quite land that one. Nice try from Tristan Anderson to kick off Wave 3. Max Suskin, Halloween Ninja, standing by. Had an exciting run weeks back. Making it into the next phase. First time for him out of his 12 attempts.
Yeah, he had a really good comp at Ninja Intensity, and he was really pretty well dialed in on the hybrid course on both days. He did a nice job, and hopefully we'll see another good hybrid performance here today.
No stranger to big time. He's competed here multiple times. He's done some of the individual competitions that Big Times hosts. All of the speed courses and whatnot that's been put together here. So should feel right at home through this environment. Trains out of Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. So not too far away, able to make it here quite often. So far, so good. A lot of support from the crowd. Cheering a lot of the Chicago-based athletes on. Very smooth through the tic-tac. Eight years of experience. And for the ice picks now, you start with 2, but you got to be able to find that leverage on those holds. Foot tapped on the blue chip from the looks of it. That is not in play in the open division. Hopping across, making sure the foot stays high here. Leverage, figures it out. That's been the big sticking point on that obstacle. And makes it through. We're going to shake off that one miss. And I tried this one at the tail end of wave 2, and my goodness, this is quite the drop. You have to lay out, ensure the waist is behind you to make sure you can swing through, and Max gets it on his first attempt. Swings off to the side for a clean dismount. Strong run from Mr. Suskin. 2 obstacles to go. Pulling down the first piston. Ooh, long arm of the law is going to go ahead and drop down this one. First one to make that kind of move. Going to take out some of the aggression required on these drops. You can see how quick they drop down. If he makes this next one, this is where we've seen a lot of athletes swing their way through, and he makes it across, staring down the last obstacle with about 30 seconds to go. The great run here from Max. And the turnaround. The do-si-do got to push away and turn around to catch in time. At a forceful push. He's got to make that 180 for the grab. Nobody's made it past this obstacle yet in the open round. Oh. Yeah, and he accidentally kicked it from the looks of it, and unfortunate there at the end. Only taking the one fall.
I mean, and he's sitting in second place right now. It's a really good spot to be in.
Yeah, great job. Might have been in first had it not been for that one fall. Got through things pretty quickly. Max hoping to make it into the finals once again. Caitlyn Little standing by right now on the platform, ready to go. Trains out of Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. 8 years of experience, 4 seasons of NSC. This is her 17th time. We're going to see a lot of athletes in this wave. Very experienced and stacked field. Katelin getting put on ice a little bit. Going to stand by for a second before getting handed the rope. And we're underway. Swinging our way through right now. It's her 5th qualifier this season. Headed into the finals at Jungle Gym and Rise at the Warehouse. Not quite qualified yet. Last opportunity here. Big day for a lot of athletes. You know, as that pressure starts to mount in the later portion of the season, just got to put that out of your head so you can focus up. Not let it detract from your performance. Good tic-tac off of the pillar. Another big stopping point she's able to get through on her first try. So top 22 is what they're looking for. Another good push off the platform to help that swing build up here. Got to be able to lift those ice picks and bring them with you. Good catch on the 2 cradles. Drop down to 1. Making the hop across. Looking for that ring. And another point locked in. Big time drop coming up. Katelin's been bouldering more. This is going to be a good test on the grip strength to be able to hold on tight and flash through it without any hiccups. No hesitation. Not phased by the amount of height that you have to drop from. You're about 13 feet up standing on that platform. Here we go, down to about 40 seconds. All on to the last obstacle. Katelin has the opportunity here. Got to fly into that cliff and maintain the grip as you drop down. A little awkward of a momentum build since it does stop you on the backswing. Forcing it forwards, grabbing her own hand, a little hung up here. Gonna turn around and look for the dismount. And there's another clear to kick things off here in wave 3. Excellent job from Caitlyn Little. Nicely done. Fought through. Smooth moves out there from Katelin. Second clear of the day. That's going to put her in first place by just 2 seconds. Just knocking off Sam from the top of the leaderboard. So we'll have a go chat with Katelin in a little bit. Impressive work. We'll try to get an interview with her as Benjamin Tombers is climbing up to start things. Continuing the attempts from Obstacle Academy. Run on through. He's the youngest of 6 other siblings. Slapping the board out of the way. Quick moves, good switch whip grab. We're finding our way through. You do a one-arm pull-up with 135 pounds attached. So grip strength and pull power. Got that in spades. See if we've got the technical know-how to get to some of those bigger drops, and so far so good for Benjamin. A little bit of a spin around, and I think we're good. Barely staying on the platform. That's the last thing you want to happen as an athlete when you clear an obstacle and you just shortchange the dismount. Hopping over, good drop in. And we're through the rock scramble on that rock wall. Climbing up to the cliff drop. When you're up there, man, it is scary. You have to lean back a little bit. You'll throw your way through it, and we get it on our first one. And getting another dismount down. So far, so good. We'll try to rotate our way through. One of those one-arm pull-ups. Definitely going to help out as we go for a different approach here. Long arm of the law here from Benjamin. Gets through it. A minute 56 to this point. No falls. Puts him into first place ahead of Bodie Snow. Here we go on the turnaround. Oh, misses on the hit. On the spinning board. Reset and try again. He's got time. Oh, a little more into it, but perhaps too hard of a hit. Kind of floated his way into it. A little more force going forwards, perhaps. Third and final try. Benjamin not quite able to figure that one out. Excellent run, though. Gets him into first place. The time of 1:56 through 8 obstacles.
All right, everybody, give it up. We're here with Caitlyn Little, who just got off the course. First place, 2:46. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I mean, it was my first clear ever in NSC, so that's great. It's like my favorite type of course, like big moves, powerful stuff, you know. Felt really good.
Well, yeah, talk to me about this last obstacle. I think it's really cool and unique, and you kind of twisted around a little bit. How were you feeling when you were on it?
I felt pretty good. I wasn't too pumped by the end there. I think I warmed up pretty good. But, yeah, that last move, like I knew I could do it. I just had to give it all I had, and yeah.
I think one of the scarier moves on this course is being all the way up high above the rock wall and having to drop in. How did you feel up there? Were you nervous at all or just pretty confident?
It's definitely a lot bigger than I thought it was. The bar was like a little lower than your feet, so that was definitely kind of scary. But yeah, I felt really good. I mean, I don't think I hesitated too bad, but yeah, I felt really good. I love those big, scary moves, so.
Well, we got speed coming up. I know you love burnout. Fingers crossed we make it to day 2, but a really great job here on day 1, and good luck on speed.
Thank you.
Nice job, Caitlyn.
Well, great stuff, Caitlyn. It's a challenging course out there for these athletes. First clear in her NSC career, so nicely done. Emory Lancaster standing by. AML trains out of Ultimate Ninjas Naperville and Big Time. So home turf. Should feel comfortable competing in this environment. Of course, all these obstacles are new for these athletes. Big pull through for the ring dismount. Currently studying music business and works at the House of Blues out in Chicago. Working our way through. Made it back to the championship in season 1 and season 2. As that skateboard starts to get away. And we catch it in time. Almost made it.
Yeah, skateboard just moving a little bit too fast. She's really got to get off this starting platform a little bit faster. She let the board go and was a little slow to the first hold.
Picking up the pace this time around. Plenty of time. Gets the landing.
Yeah, a lot better on that one. She didn't hesitate so much off the first move.
Arrow push off the wall. Gets the ring in hand and grabs No problem for the landing. Try to figure this next one out. Another athlete with an ankle brace. Didn't have to push off of it quite yet, but may have to use it a little bit more on this rock wall. Latching in.
Man, was wave 3. This crowd is getting hyped, dude. A lot of excitement here for these wave 3 athletes, and I've already seen a clear here on the female side.
ML now going up for the big drop. Climbing all the way up there. Climbing up scary enough. The drop down here. Hold on, AML. Let it launch it through to the trapeze. She makes the grab. Putting together quite the run as we are staring down the line. Well, 2:46 is the time to beat if she wants to try to take first, but right now just looking for that buzzer. Onto the cliff and had a hand on it for a second, but not able to hold. And as time ticks away, she'll get at least 1 or 2 more swings before having to drop down. And what a run. A hometown athlete high fives the big time team. Making it to the last obstacle with no fails. And put her in the 5th right now.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Up next, Jeremy Loff standing by. Final checks from Mr. Swanson, making sure all the reset team course is set. The big time athlete here. Already qualified. Back at Rock Solid earlier in the season. Another powerful young athlete. And putting in the work. Started with the NSC Youth in Season 1. Jumped into the pro competitions back in Season 3. Has been chipping away and working his way up. Leaderboard slowly but surely. Hopping across too quick, beat the skateboard down the line. Excellent balance. Now that's frustrating when you get through the balance portion quick enough. You got to wait on the skateboard. Haven't seen too many athletes have that issue. Able to dial it in better that time. Nice work, Jeremy. Big push off the wall. Almost had it. And here we go, try again. Good power out of Jeremy as we swing for the dismount. "15 years old, has been training for many years. Got up the 14-foot warp wall at 8 years old. Dropping on, but just misses the ring in the middle. Try to shake that off and get locked back in. A little more control that time. Nice work. And you find the footing and the leverage here on this middle chip. This is the tough move. Not quite there. A little too close to the wall. It's going to want to lean back. Pressure is on. So a little more progress each time. Just a quick hop to the center. Push away a little bit. Almost made it. Hard fall over there. He's okay. He's going to hop back up. Tough break for Jeremy. As Ellory Lenz standing by. Trains out of Springfield Warrior Sports. 8th time competing. Made it into day 2 back at Obstacle Academy earlier this year. 12th overall there. Nice chance to try to qualify. See what we got. Goes with that lead out tech, trying to swing out one hand. Give him a little more time to find the grab. And we drop down and get this skateboard unlatched from its starting position. Nice run across. And the tic-tac barely making it up. Catching fully extended. Testing that shoulder strength. We're looking for that one ice pick move as he drops in. Leaning out. Trying to get close. Excellent job getting pretty far over or making that ice pick move. Looked pretty easy. One of the more technical obstacles before I'm going to face down one of the scarier, more powerful moves you have to make. Up and down off of a 13-foot platform. Throw into that cliff and hold on for dear life. Seen a lot more athletes here make it to the Pistons. Taking a second here to collect himself. Or going down Piston Road. Rotate through, almost saved it off a one-handed grab. This one puts the pillars, piston up the pillars once again. He's going to re-chalk and try once more. Ellory, big into music, plays a lot of different instruments. And we find the right tune here to swing our way across, dropping down. And this one you can pretty much find your way across for the dismount there. Time for the swing around. But the time ticks away right there at the end. So another athlete through the last obstacle with no falls. Going to put Ellory in 10th right now. As Millie Eaves is standing by. Another athlete trains out of the barn. It's the gym with the most athletes in the building today. 10 athletes representing the barn. Goes for the landing and a quick hop across the gap. Looking for that ring. Going to go ahead and grab on, swing back. A little tough here. Taking the swing through tech. A little bit of a different approach. First female athlete I've seen make that move. Swipe the UBCs out of the way. Quick hands required here. No problem there for Millie. We talked about one athlete that fosters dogs from one of the foster programs, but Millie likes to foster cats from their local shelter. Ooh, keep the feet on and make it across. Stumbled a little bit, but makes it through. Powerful kick off the wall, gets her right up there. And dropping on down. We'll take a second. Get your breath a little bit. Millie, another one of the younger athletes at 13 years old. Ooh, getting hung up a little bit. Great save. That's not a fall as long as they go back to the platform. Keeping this run clean so far. Off to the side. Needed both to catch. Having a hard time catching her breath out there. Hopefully she's okay. Sure she's having I'm sure if she's got a breathing condition she's fighting through. Trying to collect ourselves before this next attempt. This one can be especially tough to breathe through since your hands are overhead, constricting the lungs a little bit. Doesn't make it easy to catch your breath, and once again, not going to get the second cane locked in. One last attempt, but time is running out. That will do it for Millie. And helps the reset team a little bit as she hops on down. Goes Valiant checking with her, making sure she's okay, but it definitely started to play a factor, I think, as she was trying to recover in between those attempts. It's the inhaler out there to help her out some. Good battle out there from Millie. Next up is going to be Jason Behrens. Behrens family out there run the Ninja U program. He attacking this course aggressively. Jason competed back on American Ninja Warriors season 17 and will be on this upcoming season 18, sometime this summer. Was the shortest ever. Make it up the wall and get a buzzer. Right now, making quick moves, looking pretty confident on the run across. And height not a factor right now, as we are making our way through pretty smoothly. Been here before, back in season 4. Saw him at Obstacle Academy and Rise of the Warehouse earlier this year. Hasn't quite broken into the day 2 portion of the competition quite yet. Close at Obstacle Academy. Right now having a hard time figuring out the leverage on the ice pick. Playing it safe, taking it slow, and it works out for him. As we get the dismount through. on for the big drop, the big time drop. Scooting on over. Lean out, let it take you right there, and he makes the grab. Swings through for that clean dismount and moving on. 2 more obstacles to go. It's where your wingspan will be tested. Trying to find a good push off the pillar to help with that first reach out. Next move is going to be a big reach up. Big swing, big grab. Got to repeat that process. Gets it again. Big pull through, and Jason looking strong right now. And he's got some time. Twisting grab. Oh, I'm not sure what the call was on the other side. Couldn't tell, but I think there was a top out on one of the holds, which is not in play. Has to be on the cliff ledges only. I think that's what the call was. Yeah, top out. You can see Bellion's hand call. Really impressive run from Jason Behrends. And yeah, grabbed the top of the board before his hand dropped down into the cliff pocket.
Yeah, that's a great call from Bellion. To see that in the moment, especially in a big moment like that. Let's see if we can see it here. Watch the top of his hand on top of the board.
Oh, yeah, a little too much. Bummer.
Yeah. I mean, it just swipes across, but it's just enough to pull the board closer to you and manipulate it in a way that makes the catch easier. So, no, that's a good call. That's an unfortunate one. But hand does make contact over the top.
Well, on now, Jason Auer goes for a huge leap off of the platform. I was wondering if somebody was going to try to make a huge skip there. I'm going to take it as intended. We'll have to work from behind a little bit off of that one fall. Oh no, just whiffed on the slide over on that PVC cover. Little early hiccups here for Josh. Gonna fight through and try to adjust, and again, same thing happens. Having a hard time with this one. One of those mid-air obstacle manipulations you have to make. Split second to find the hand timing. Gets it on the third and final. And we'll really have to push the pace here. Oh, and off to the side. Not a clean enough dismount. It's got to be within that left side of the landing platform. Josh, a longtime competitor with the NSC. This is his 18th time. Powerful move off the pillar.
Yeah, I mean, 4 fails already to this point. The big question is just going to be, can he figure out a way? He's panicking a little bit now, rushing just a little much. Got to find a way just to get to the last obstacle, but time is going to be his biggest factor here.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him. Goes for that one swing off of the platform quickly, makes it happen. Still working through, still has a little time to work with, 45 seconds. Scramble up, climb up, and catch this drop. In and out. Hold on tight, peel off on the drop down. As we climb our way back up, he doesn't have much time. We'll have to get this And, ooh, really hard fall there. So some early fails. Took away some of that extra time needed for the later obstacles. Nice try, Josh. Up now, another qualified athlete for the finals, Lola Brown-John. Standing by. Nora Brown-John's younger sister. Trains out of the Momentum Movement Academy up in Canada. High drop down, no problem there. Sticking the landing and the hop across. Her 9th NSC. Made it into the finals. 5 separate occasions. And swinging our way through. Quick moves here. Trying to get these PVC sleeves out of the way. First time for her here at Big Time. Quick run across. Plenty of speed. No problem with the balance whatsoever.
Yeah, she was pretty quick through the balance portion.
Kick off the pillar and off axis a little bit, but able to salvage it. A few more swings to line up for the dismount, and we're clean so far. Getting that momentum built up. One more swing should do it. Landing on top. Trying to find the leverage with these ice picks. No easy task. Leaping out for the ring. Now being able to find the proper footing for the transition out of there. Taking some extra time to be sure about it, and we're good to go for the big drop down and Lachey across. Other athletes in the warm-up area watching, waiting for their turn. Give this course a try. Standing up there with confidence, not too intimidated by the drop, but here we go. Launching forwards, hands on for a hot second. Covered the distance, but needs a little more height. Have the hands ready. Brace for the catch. Well, they're going to try one more time. Time ticking away. Dropping in, laying out, getting a little more distance there. Quick dismount down, less than 10 seconds by the time we get this swing built up. Catch onto these cliffs for a potential clear. Goes for it, not quite able to hold on. But making it to the last obstacle is a good place to be. Puts her into 8th place right now. Nice job, Lily. Luke Dillon coming out of Obstacle Ninja Academy. Sure, he's having flashbacks from the NSC Elimination Challenge out here. It's part of the Blue Crew.
Blue Crew!
We are almost ready to go. Luke's got a lot of years of experience. Been an A&W finalist. Long-time athlete in the game. Coaching a lot of the Florida athletes down there out of O&A. We build up that swing, swipe away on those sleeves. Switch grip there and popping right off. It's quick work of those first few. As The balance will be tested. Catching up to it, my goodness. Ooh, almost made it work. Outstretched fully for the catch, but couldn't quite get there. And number 2 for Luke. Oh my gosh. Not quite able to hold on. It's what we talked about earlier. Really well accomplished athletes sometimes get hung up on some tricky moves like this. Luke committing to the 2 hands this time, make the ring catch. Now he's got to work a little more here to catch back up. Time ticking away. Oh, just forgets to really pull up and away off of the swinging contraption there. Build up that momentum and you're trying to time out the landing. It's tough to find a way to pull up. Takes the cane from the opposite side, makes it work out. Just needs the leverage here, lean back, pop off, and he manages to make it through. I don't know how he was able to pull through still as the cane popped out of the pocket. Luke fighting hard here. He's got great grip strength. Can he handle this momentum? Off the drop, throws into it, doesn't quite make the distance. He's got one last try, the time remaining. We'll chalk up a little bit more thanks to that bucket of chalk. And we make it happen. Luke flying for it. By his fingertips, he makes the grab. Gets another point. Goes from 27th to 16th. So, huge move there. Not sure what the truss was grabbed and out of time. So, would have been close. Didn't have much time left remaining.
Yeah, it was going to be pretty close on time no matter what. But a nice try, Luke Dillon.
16th right now. Top 38 will move on. Michael Sherman standing by. Trains out of Ninja Mania in Danbury, Connecticut. Ten years of experience, half of that's been competing with the NSC. Been here since the start, swinging our way in. Sherman already qualified. We'll work our way up onto the PVC sleeves. Gets the first out, no problem. Next one, switch grip grab activated. Send that board down the line. And here we go. Chasing it down, no problem. Good footing. Strong push, but the foot slips a bit. Started looking for the ring perhaps too soon. Let's see how he adjusts. Stronger launch off the platform, gave him more momentum to push off the pillar. Currently majoring in applied mathematics in college. We try to hop our way across. And gets through the ice pick lane. First try. as we try to figure out the angle here with a drop down. Lining up. Trust that grip, and here we go. Throws into it. No problem there for Mr. Sherman. And on now for the piston drops. Not going to get on that second piston. Hand slips off right away. About 30 seconds remaining. He's going to get at least one good try left here. Double up on the first. Bumping up to the next, and this is more of a really lock-off intensive obstacle. Hard to stay opened up on this one. Might go for a dyno up to it and double up on it and drop down. Not quite high enough. And not going to have time remaining with the retry. Timer running into his overall time there. So good fight through. Only one fall through 7 obstacles. So I'm in the 12th right now. As Lola Roukous standing by around the Ascend Obstacle Training Gym. Competitive gymnast, preteen world champion for the WNL in 2024. Ready to go. Second place in 2025 for the WNL. Swinging away across, gets the landing. Gonna find these ring crossings. A couple different options up there to take the rings through. Most athletes been getting onto that front side of the hook and getting that powerful swing. Get the dismount out of there. Got a gymnastics background. Made it into the finals 2 other times over 5 previous competitions. Heel drop down. That first balance portion. And gonna get another try here. We're through it that time, no problem. Made it to day 2 at Rock Solid Warrior earlier this season. Powerful push here required. Gets the jump off of the pillar first attempt. Great job, Lola. Now ice picks in hand. Being able to find timing after your swing build up. To lift and bring those canes with you. Really weird lache. You got to kind of pull them up and away off of the handles. We're going to fight through and try it again. Big swing into another young athlete, 14 years old here. Trying this elite level comp, fighting for that one. Reach over, not swinging out too much. As we are fighting for the ring, nicely done. Able to figure it out on that second attempt after the first try. Didn't get that close. Able to fight for it. Let's see if we can handle this huge swing across. We'll only have time for one good attempt. Hold on tight. Oh, hard peel off there. Nice try from Lola. Puts her into 18th. Tough battle out there for some of these younger athletes. Hats off to them for stepping up. As Tiago Lima is getting ready to take on the course right now.
Yeah, definitely glad to see Tiago back. The last time we saw him, Rock Solid Warrior, he was...
Strain on the sternum.
Yeah, sternum strain on the drum hopper, and he was in a good position but ended up opting out of the speed round on day 2. So I hope that he's able to really put together a good performance here and get back into day 2.
Yeah, really passionate athlete. Trains down there with Flip Rodriguez at a jump twist. Been putting in the work here. Took a couple of weeks off to recover from that injury. And right back at it. Couple swings through, no problem there. No, we're not going to get that PVC out of the way enough. Shake that off, try again. Woo! So close, thought he had it. This will be a shocker of a fall here. On Tiago. There we go. A little more force there required. Pressure's on. As we work our way across. Great footwork, not slowed down by the balance. Quick tic-tac off the wall. You know, you got Flip as your coach. You're going to have parkour experience, so that tic-tac, no problem for him.
Yeah, it's good to see him settle down. So you got 2 fails and your back's against the wall. It's easy to panic. But Tiago's pretty composed here.
Oh, good save. Pulling through once again, makes the move. And dips out of there right on the corner of the dismount platform. And a minute and some change left to work with. Big test of the grip coming up. And the drop down, not able to hold on. The first attempt. Really have to lay out to allow your momentum to help with the follow-through swing. I dropped like a rock in the deep end. But Tiago able to make it through on try number 2.
Yeah, man, this is an impressive run. It clearly hasn't really gone the way that he wanted it to, but still got time here, and it's a really good shot to bump into a good position.
Ooh, almost saved it. With that, it's going to be really tough to get through on his second attempt.
He's going to have to crank through this quickly.
Twisting around, trying to find a way. Well, it's going to put him on a bit of a bubble here in the 13th place position. Good amount of runners to go here in wave 3. But great to see him back healthy. As Sydney Smith coming out of the barn. Ready to go. Sydney rope in hand, ready to swing into action. Dropping down, a little bit of a lean back, but we're okay. Sydney, another long-time NSC athlete. This is her 20th competition. So very experienced with this format. Swiping those PVCs out of the way quickly. Made it to day 2 at Obstacle Academy. Nice run across, good control. And a quick hop up. Looking in top form as we find our way over to the ice picks, not slowing down. And a couple swings into it. Double catch before transitioning onto one cane. Hop up out of there. Couple extra swings to be sure about, and there we go. Big drop down swing coming up. Sam and Phil along the sidelines. The coaches out of the barn. Giving her some encouragement. Not letting go. Have to go on your first swing before it locks into the bear trap. Well, she's got the experience now and the confidence to hold on. So now just needs to make the release and the catch, which she does on that second attempt. Checking for the timer real quick before this last obstacle. We've got time, so it's going to take a little bit to recover. You really got to throw big onto that first cliff ledge. Yeah, no ledge there. It's just flat from looks of it.
Yeah, it's just a flat ledge, so the second one is a little more forgiving.
Oh, no. Oh, almost had it. Got a pocket on that second one. That first ledge, at that height that it's at, you really got to throw a lot higher into it. And Sydney not quite able to get through. But a strong run to that point puts her into 5th right now. She caught, opened up, peeled off in the process. And Loic Fortier climbing on up. Coming out of Canada, MST Ninja, where he trains.
This is last year's Rookie of the Year. Loic still not qualified for the championship. He is looking to get that top 8 spot. Did a really nice job last year, made it to the championship. Rookie of the Year. Definitely love to see him punch a ticket this weekend. All going to come down to being clean here, though, from the looks of it today.
Yeah, it's going to have to put together a strong run. No mistakes early in this course where they can be highly likely as we work our way over how to run down this track. Keep that balance as we trot our way through. Nicely done. Takes some of that early stress away. This last tricky technical obstacle before some of the bigger moves. Not going to get it on try one. Tic-tacs off the wall and just comes up short again. And now pressure's on Loic.
Yeah, this is massive pressure, and this would be where Loic's season ends right here. Season on the line. Can he hit this?
Ooh. Pulls through there at the end.
Still some work to be done here.
High pressure moment for a lot of these athletes. It's the catch, hopping over. Next one, leverage, pull back and pull over again. His 3rd attempt here this season was at its end. fourth time was at Jungle Gym as Sand and Rock solid. Gets the toss across first try.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he missed early in the season. He had an ankle injury that kept him out of Vitality. And who knows how much that lingered into the season.
Trying to get the hands into a better position for the rotation.
Yeah, and you're not allowed to grab that red support structure, and that's my guess. I saw Ethan look at him, and hand was contacting the red there, and
yeah, use the
we got
piston.
2 judges on this as well to make sure.
Pistons only here. We've got time. Big reach. And goes for the pull through for the dismount. A huge move there. Needed for Loic to keep his run alive. Setting the switch grip up here. Only one chance. Oh, too quick on the rotation. A great run from Loic, able to fight back after some falls to make it to the last obstacle. Should put him in a good spot.
We get a commercial break?
And we're going to take a quick break for the commercials and be right back.
The secret factory in an unknown corner of the world. Bucket of chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Enzo Ferrari Wilson standing by, rocking the Dr. Bacta t-shirt. Enzo, longtime athlete in the game. Had some great runs out here at Big Time in the past. One of the longtime sponsors for the NSC as well. You've been seeing his commercial on a couple of the breaks. Been doing a lot of online coaching programs.
We got to pull back the Ocean Needs Everyone commercial where he's like 11 and he's like picking up trash on the beach.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Oh, he's good! Somehow!
Goodness, kept his foot up, crumbling to the platform. Always has some exciting moments out on these courses. throws his body, putting it on the line.
Somehow, I just went frame by frame. He's cleared. He is good. No issues there. Somehow.
Foot chip was utilized, getting called right now, and didn't realize it in the moment.
Yeah, it's a little tough. I mean, the foot chip is right there. It is blue to indicate that it's not for this division. They're much better on that one.
Yeah, just jumping straight from the red instead of risking running on the wall. Try to shake that off and get locked back in here. Enzo makes it through on the retry.
It's tough when you're in the moment. There's just stuff in front of you.
Yeah, it's easy to miss. He's pushing the pace. Enzo just saw the elite team was announced for the OCR competitive team. We'll be doing the championship as he links his way across. No problem on the Lachey's. Got the OCR competition championship out in Ireland this year.
If he gets a move on here, Strat, he can bump up into 4th place right now. This would be huge. 2:23 is the time to beat. As long as he doesn't fail here, he's on pace to beat it.
Big reach up, don't test that grip some. Nice job, Enzo. Pull through and gets the dismount.
Wow, Strat. That's going to bump him up into 4th place. That bottom leaderboard updated soon.
Here we go, Enzo. Can you be the first? Swinging up and in. Oh, a great first attempt.
That was a really good attempt.
Body positioning was spot on.
You have about 10 seconds. Going to have to move. Oh.
Oh, not able to find that handle on the way through. Excellent run, though, from Enzo.
Yeah, he was close.
Molly McGovern standing by. Molly Mack coming out of Obstacle Ninja Academy down there in Orlando, Florida. Out of the 8 previous competitions, she's made it into the day 2 round 6 times. So very consistent. Making it through. Took first place. Semifinals for the NSC Youth and 4th overall of the championship back in season 1 of the NSC Youth division. Competed a handful of times in season 4. But it's been showing up big here in season 5. As we swipe it away. Working our way through these PVC sleeves quite easily. Joy's rock climbing. Grip will be tested later on the course as she works her way. Quick balance.
That was so casual for her. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, not going to get the tic-tac figured out on the try. One. Another right ankle brace out there. Molly going to have to push through. A little harder off the wall. Figures it out on try 2. As we build up that swing. Find that timing. Or the lift up and a little off to the side, but great job posting out with the foot to make sure the barn door doesn't swing open as she makes the next move across and out of there quite easily. Great awareness in the moment to save herself from falling off. Here we go, another big climb, another big drop. Testing the mettle of these younger athletes. Here we go. Shake the nerves out. Drop down, hold on, and just mistimed the release. Right back up to try again. Laying out a little bit more into it with plenty of power that time. And a powerful dismount rushing through now. Not even taking a break. Less than 30 seconds. Wants a lot of power to swing up into that cliff ledge. Oh. Not quite there.
She's going to have another good attempt at this here, though. About 10 seconds to go. She'll have to be efficient, especially on the trapeze swing.
Building up the momentum.
That backswing is unfortunately going to do it.
Yeah, you can see the athletes turning the head a little bit. They're aware of their body position, but not quite able to get that last catch. Great run to that point, puts her in 11th place. Andreas Johnson standing by. Another Obstacle Academy athlete. Season 17 and 18 A&W competitor. Swinging on in, going to hop our way across. Our way over. Took 8th place. 9th place at Ninja Intensity. So worked his way into the top 10. Not quite qualified yet. As we almost get there, that last step off of the railing slid off. Put a stop to that run. Reset and try again. Work his way out a little bit. Take away some of the distance required and double steps on the skateboard to be sure about it. A one-handed grab and forcefully pulling his way across. Testing the tendons a little bit. Powerful swing into it. Doesn't need a lot of backswing before going for the dismount. Try to get the leverage figured out on the wall. And gets the dismount down. Andre is pretty well known for his lâché tech. See how that gets applied here. Lays out, makes that grab, no problem. A little off axis on the swing dismount, but adjusts quickly. Or facing down the pistons. As we work our way up for the drop down, manages to make a grab back onto that previous piston. As we're trying to swing off of one. Makes the pull up and gets on out of there. Might be the one to do it here. On a shakeout and recovery, he's got a little bit of breathing room. Here we go. Holding up that swing. Cheating over a little bit, looking for that push on the pillar and not going to get it on try one. May have time for another attempt, but we'll have to get that swing built up quickly. Gonna have to go on this one. Push and grab. It was just a little short. Andreas not quite able to get the clear. But quick to that point. Only one misstep. Gonna put him in a good position. As wave 3 continues to unfold here. At runner number 107 out of 139. Well, we're getting there, folks. Oliver Luttman standing by. And Oliver, it's his 10th appearance in the NSC. Was for that low swing. Just a little short on the dismount. Tried to go off of the first swing into it. Wait a second, might try that same process. And pulls through with two hands that time to make that clear. And links his way through the PPC sleeves. One of the few to try it in that manner. Running across and nicely done. You can see how he contorted his body to make sure he fell off to the left instead of out of bounds on the right side. And good tic-tac gets him across the ring crossing. First time we've seen him this season. As we are working our way onto this tricky rock wall obstacle. Trains out of the Grips gym. Hopping across for the dismount, and we're clean so far on these later few obstacles. And up and away we go. Leaning into it. Launching forwards for the cliff grab. No problem there. Sub 2 minutes to this point. It's going to give him a lot of time to work with through the pistons. Pretty well known for that upper body strength. As he pulls his way across without any slowdown on the piston lane. 45 seconds. Should give him time for at least 2 solid attempts here. I don't know when he goes, but he's opting for a little rest. 1 solid attempt. And here we go. Wants to get on his first try. Ooh, too much on the push power. Can't go quite yet. Wait on the retry. Time to go down fully. And again, you can see you can't push too hard or else that board's going to go way ahead of you. But Oliver Luttman, 1 fall through 8 obstacles, puts him into 5th place. Mila Goetting standing by. Already qualified. Trains here at Big Time Ninja. Originally from Jungle Gym as we're swinging our way through. Up and on to the ring crossing. Started her journey back in 2019. And an exciting moment back at the WNL was the first female course clear in the whole stadium that year. Been here at Big Time since July of 2025. Our way down the line here, checking the balance. No problem for Mila. Good tic-tac off the pillar. That's been a big stopping point today, but not slowing Mila down. Also has experience pole vaulting. Made it to state as a freshman. Broke the high school pole vault record for her school. Try to tic-tac into the wall. Not going to find the leverage with the 2 ice picks. Give that another go. Now the 8 previous competitions made it day 2 out of the 6 times out of that. And the throw onto it again. Having a hard time here figuring this one out. And pressure is on Mila. She's in 21st place, top 22. Move on, so you know she'll want to get this cleared.
Yeah, and she had a really good competition 2 weeks ago, Ninja Intensity. This would be a pretty early exit for her.
Hush falls over the crowd as we prep for this final attempt for Mila. Okay, falling into it. Still not out of it yet. Getting the move down to the middle section. And there we go. Just get that dismount clean. A little wiggle room there. 20 seconds. We'll only have 1 attempt at this. Pressure's on as we fly across for the trapeze grab. Mila Goetting making sure we get as much as we can out of this course with the time remaining. Have a second to at least eye up this cliff toss as time ticks away, and leaderboard will update in a bit. A great run from Mila, fighting through after a near fall on the ice picks. Brett Strong standing by, tying those shoes tight. Seen a couple pop off on the course today, so we're taking some extra precautions here. Double knot those bad boys. Sure they are good to go.
Yeah, Brett Strong, he's been a championship athlete. He's been a finalist. Still looking for that qualifying spot this year, though.
Yeah, 15th time competing. Made it to the day 2 rounds 7 times before. Seen him at Obstacle Academy, Jungle Gym, Rise, and at Ninja Intensity throughout the season. Only managed to make it to day 2 at the Jungle Gym. See if we can lock in and have a great run out there today. Usually likes to try to push the pace early. Now it's going to be need to make sure we're not getting too squirrely. That's the risk you run when you try to go big. I'm going to fight with that in mind. Going to have to try to clean up the rest of the run here. Switch grip grab coming up. Drop it on down. That balance to the test. Coaches out of Rock Solid. Part of their competitive team. No problem. Brett on the tic-tac. Looks like he might try to go for a single swing through like he saw Josh go for. Or at least get that momentum built up enough to where he doesn't need too many back swings. And good on the leverage. And drop it on down. Here's a big drop in. a little mixed up there on the transition off of that ledge. Shake it off and get right back to it. Grip not in question, more about the timing of the release, and we make the catch. Hurry on out of there. Chalk up a little bit more. On our way up onto the Pistons. Got to work our way around. It's a little bit of a tough move to make. Won't have much room for both hands. Pulls up and drops out on the peel out. Shake it off, try again. And not going to get that move over. Try to go a little quicker. But now with time ticking away, puts him in a tough spot. And that'll do it for Brett. May be good enough, might still be in hot water.
Yeah, 25th place. I'm not going to say it's impossible to get to day 2, but that's likely.
Well, his work cut out for him in speed if he makes it in, depending on how the rest of the field does.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Standing by right now, Levi Enright and a Ninja U. Waiting for the rope. And locked in. Levi swinging in. Quick hop across. Handful of seasons of American Ninja Warrior under his belt. His way on now for that next switch grip grab. First time we've seen him this season. Handful of competitions in the past, 6 other comps. No problem on the trot across. Quick little ghost step off the skateboard. The tic-tac slips, though, on that first attempt. Some of the athletes just get to this point and rush it a little bit. Levi locking it back in, though. We were trying to get that swing built up for these ice picks. Hopping through quickly. Good pull through, good leverage, and gets the dismount. Attempted the world record for pull-ups in 24 hours, finished just over 1,000 away before making the record and had to go to the hospital after that due to kidney failure. Oh, gets a bit of a peel off there. So you know he's got the pull power. It's just a matter of finding the swing timing here to make that catch. Can't imagine how many pull-ups the world record is even at. Here we go, try 2. And there it is, just like that, able to figure it out. Dries off the hands a little bit. And working our way back up. Piston road, grip being tested. Next big reach here. Or Levi dropping in. Doubles up on the front side and pulls through for the last obstacle, staring down the line. Here we go. One chance with the time remaining. Taking one more swing to be sure about it. pushing it away and almost had it. And that'll do it for Levi. Repping Ninja U. Standing by, ready to go. Checking some things out there on the course. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us in the live stream. If you're here with us now, appreciate y'all being with us. Sport goes a long way. Not currently subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. Like the video if you can. Appreciate y'all being here, cheering everybody on in the chat. As Anabella Heinrichs is standing by. Anabella coming from Colorado. Trains out of the Arc Ninja. 8.5 years of experience in Ninja. Working through swings here on the skyhook lane. Competed on American Ninja Warrior a handful of times, was a finalist back in season 16. Competed in the A&W Family Special. Second place at the Bucket of Chalk competition as we are looking for the balance now. Leaning over a little bit, but able to find her footing as we get our way to that skateboard. And pings off the wall, no problem. Or Anabella finding our dismount. And these canes in hand. Coaches out of the Arc Ninja. And swing built up. No problem with both ice picks in hand for the dismount. Make sure that leverage is locked in. That ice pick's not going to fall out. And quick hop across. Shouldn't be a problem for the dismount and locks another point in. Anabella climbing up. Been scuba certified since she was 10. She's scuba diving with sharks, so you know fear is not a factor when it comes to something like this. Going to be at height for a little bit. And the drop down, here we go. Hold on tight and swinging through, just a little shy on the release. Shake it back off and try again. Anabella's already qualified as well. A lot of athletes toward the tail end of this wave. Qualified, but want that extra experience, potential better run position for the championship.
Yeah, Strat, it's insane. We had 36 athletes signed up for this competition that are qualified for the championship.
Oh, my goodness.
It's more than half, which is crazy.
Here we go. Final few seconds. Ticking away. Building up that swing. Not going to make the catch. Checks the hands, make sure we're okay, but time ticking away. May have another opportunity just to swing through, but decides that's going to be it. Well, a great run from Anabella puts her into the top 10.
Yeah, 6th place at this point. That's
pretty good spot to be.
Pretty good spot to be, Strat. Well, we talked a little bit about Rookie of the Year on the female side, but on the open division, look no further. Gavin Markowitz is putting up one of the strongest candidacies. There's a couple, don't get me wrong. Gavin Markowitz has been unbelievable this season.
Yeah, training out of the Gravity Forge. See him rocking the Jackson Erdos shirt. Swinging our way in right now. And as we look for the ring in hand, going to swing back to be sure about it. Won't take that risk. A little too low, scraped on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, not that it helped him, but a little too much for the judge's liking, and it's a risky run when you go for a skip like that.
Yeah, it's almost a boot scoot style, low swinging ring. Hopefully he can shake that off and get back to it. Already qualified. The 7th NSC. This season, so he's been, oh no. Went a little too far, couldn't go that route. You got to go on the second railing. There you go.
They just lost track of the route here.
Gavin having a tough go at it right now.
Yeah, he just took the female route there. A lapse in judgment there.
He's already qualified, took 3rd place at Rock Solid. Know he's a capable athlete. Having some hiccups early on. Trying to lock in last portion of this course. Good on the ice pick. This tough move right here, though, has been the hang up for most. Gavin finds a way. Scrambling the way up onto the catwalk. Dropping in hand, popping off, but he holds on. Always an exciting one to watch, Gavin Markowitz. Not giving up. 2 hands on, decides to go back to readjust. Taxing that grip a little early on the piston plunge. Low on that next one, peels him off. Time ticking away, 19th place right now. Good amount of athletes to go still. Will want to get through this one, but that next move up is too tough to make and hold on to. So he'll be sitting in 19th right now. As we go from Gavin Markowitz on to Gavin Sheils from Vitality Obstacle Fitness.
Well, yeah, Gavin Sheils, speaking, I mean, we just talked about Rookie of the Year. Gavin's going to be another candidate. He's going to be up for Rookie of the Year. He's already qualified for the championship. He's had a really good season so far.
Yeah, Gavin's been one to watch.
And he's on the younger side, too. Just promoted out of the 13U division. This is his first pro season.
Yeah, took the championship at NSC Youth 2025 championship. Get that switch grip grab locked in. Hopping across the truss for the dismount. Let's check the balance here on the skateboard rundown. Shimmying through, gets a little hung up on that step across, but finds his footing for the dismount. Saw him 3 other times, good tic-tac off that pillar. Saw him at his home gym at Vitality, Jungle Gym. He qualified back at Ascend, taking 5th place there. As we build up this swing, looking for that single ice pick grab and launch off the rock face there, not risking a foot slip on that blue chip. We've seen a handful of athletes get hung up there, and now this next move. locks it in. Gets to push off the wall just enough for the dismount. Climbing up. Time to shine on this huge drop. Lean on out. Tossing into it. Plenty of power from this young man. Clean to this point. No falls.
Yeah, that's so big at this point.
Working his way over. Ooh, hand slipped a bit on the drop down. Let's see if we can make this next move. Forcing his way through, pull, and gets the dismount.
That's going to put him in a second place, Strat. That is huge.
All right. Let's see what we got here. These younger athletes have been growing as the sport changes day to day. Used to some of these trickier type tech obstacles, and oh my gosh, almost had it. That's the tough job these course designers have. And know these athletes have been growing and trying new things all the time, so it's tough to come up with new things like this to challenge these athletes. Hats off to Swanson and the big-time team. Let's see if Gavin can get a buzzer here. Not quite. Too much power on that second one. Gets pinged on the elbow a little bit. Checking to see if he's okay. Gets the congratulations from the rest of his team. Puts him into second place.
Savannah Deschamps going to be up next. Really good hybrid athlete.
Definitely has one of the hypest buzzer clears. I don't think I'll ever forget that one at Gravity Forge when they had to pull the sword from the stone and started swinging it around. She's ready to go to war with somebody. Savannah, very intense athlete, trains out of Steel City Ninja. Big pull through for the dismount. And is looking to slap those PVC sliders out of the way. And trotting across, skateboard getting away from her, but she lines up just in time.
That was close, Strat.
Quick tic-tac off the wall and makes a good grab on the ring grab. So she's looking forward to applying some of the lessons learned from growing up in Ninja, the world of the U.S. Army. So trying to attend either the military academy out at West Point or the University of Notre Dame in their ROTC program. So salute to you, Savannah. Looking forward to serving the country or the military down the line. He's also hoping to work on a major in biology and a postgraduate degree in physical therapy. So already got a lot of her plans lined up for the future. Let's see how she lines up for this big drop down swing through. Lays out perfectly for the catch. Little miss on the ring transfer out of there, so you're gonna wait for it to settle down some. Opting to go ahead and bypass it before the drop down. And Savannah looking really locked in. Full minute and some change on the last obstacle. Can we get another epic buzzer battle cry as we go on? Fingers peeling off a little bit. Swing's getting a little askew. Trying to line up that side-to-side swing here. Onto the final cliff ledge. Makes the grab. Hands opening up a little bit. And there it is with a time of 2:24. Gonna jump up into first place by about 22 seconds. Incredible run from Savannah Deschamps from Steel City Ninjas. Angie heading out for the microphone as these athletes jump up into first place. Have a little chat with Mr. DeGangi. So here we go, down to the floor with Savannah.
Nice job, dude. Thank you. Camera's over this way. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Savannah. Savannah, unbelievably fast time. Talk to me about that hybrid run.
I mean, to be honest, I was nervous going to the course. It's really unique. It's awesome. But I just want to thank God for keeping me calm. Thank my dad for being here and my team who came out just to support me.
Dude, well, it's unbelievable. You're so consistent at hybrid courses. We see you perform at such a high level. How? What are you doing in training? How are you doing this?
I never turn down a challenge in training. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
No matter how stupid, how ridiculous, how potentially dangerous, always try it. Gets rid of any of that fear.
Yeah. Well, speaking of fear, I mean, were you at all nervous dropping in from the high obstacle over there?
No.
Yeah.
I do penny drops. I've recently learned to do a flyaway, so I felt pretty good about it.
Well, it's an awesome run. Love watching you on hybrid courses. Good luck in speed. It just coming up.
Thank you.
Nice job, Savannah.
Well, hats off. Incredible job out there. The coach and the rest of the team here to support. Always great to have that community behind you. Great job, Savannah. Cody Beneway, ready to go right now, training out of Ninja Mania. Swinging on in. Quick little crane landing on that vault box to make our way across. Taller athlete, got to watch his feet on a couple of these obstacles. Well versed in the world of the NSC. Cody already qualified. Up on his way across. This is his 19th NSC. Running through. Almost beat that skateboard. Going off the front side. Quick tic-tac. No problem. Poor Cody's looking really locked in here early on. 45 seconds through to this point.
Yeah, he's fast. He's tall. He's got a lot of power. So he's got everything going for him, you know.
Looking for this next catch. Gets the drop down quick. Running over, links the dismount.
Yeah, he's breezing through this course here.
I don't think we've seen anybody give that a try. And he is not intimidated in the least bit.
Dude, this is, I don't even know what I'm watching here, Strat. 1 minute and 19 seconds. Swanson's going to be so upset.
It's like my course is getting destroyed right now. Taking his first break. Use some of that height to his advantage to get comfortably onto those pistons. Hopping up. Taking the plunge, hand dropping down a little bit, but he's okay. Dropping down. And the pull through locks him in.
Yikes.
Sub 2 minute time to the final obstacle. Incredible pace. Can we get the whip around? And leads out with one. He had a stall with one hand on the first cradle. Just not hard enough of a push for the rotation. Might be doable here. Come on, Cody. Too quick that time. One last chance. He's got time. See if we can dial this in. Big push again. Too much pressure on the push through. Well, what a run from Cody Beneway. Up now. Swinging into action. Kenzie Hughes making her way through. On her way up. Trains out of Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. Watch the quick moves here on the PVC sliders. 15th competition for her. And those 14 previous ones made it into day 2 10 times. So extremely consistent. As we work our way across the bounds, quick footwork, no problem for Kenzie. Not qualified quite yet and has made it into day 2 at Obstacle Academy and the Jungle Gym this season. And we do it here today in her home state. Pressure's on. Eating at your hometown. Sometimes a little more nerve-wracking. Sometimes it can be more encouraging. Having that extra support. Oh, just missed the ring on the jump out to it. Shortchanged the jump a little bit. I'll have to shake that off. Able to get there without any issue. Let's see if we can repeat that process. Popping in once again. Now we just need a little more forceful of a jump. Trying to find the footing. And there we go. Climbing our way up. Looking for that drop down. And the swing through, plenty of momentum from Kenzie. And we are eyeing up the last obstacle here. Less than 20 seconds. Gonna have to hold tight for the drop. Makes the grab. Now the momentum build up here. Still gonna be tough. Final 10 seconds. She has to get the dismount and the buzzer hit. Kenzie Hughes in her hometown. Following through. Gets the buzzer, putting her into 3rd place. Incredible job. Got to bounce back after that one miss on the rock wall. Happy about that. High fives off to the side. Ben Behrens standing by. Reppin' Ninja U, the hype guy, is ready to go. Has been competing every year on American Ninja Warrior since season 14. Getting ready. See how he did this year on season 18 in the summer. As we're swinging our way through on the stride across. Coaches out of Ninja U. Started back in A&W Junior back in season 1 of that. Swiping away on those sleeves. Get them out the way. We'll make our way down. Run across, gets the jump in. Nice landing there. Wanted leaning back a little bit, but able to figure it out. Huge jump. Off the pillar, secures yet another point. Ben's already qualified this season. Ooh, the lean back, not quite enough tension on that ice pick. Give him the leverage he needed to get to the center hold. qualified this year out of Rise at the Warehouse. Last time. Oh, a little shy there. Needs a little more height. Now pressure is on. Season 4, when he competed here, he took 8th place. Right now, the ice picks stand between him and potentially moving on. Pressure's on for Ben. Try to lean back a little bit, make sure that tension is there, and he locks it in. Out of hot water. Bit on the bubble right now in 37th place. Try to rush through these next few. Dropping in, no problem on the big toss across. Lean through. Big drop, and let's see how that wingspan will be tested here. Big pull. Another big pull. And Ben, right there on the cusp of potentially not making it into speed. Gets to the final obstacle, puts him into 13th. So should be good enough to make it in. Take on the speed round. Top 38 will be moving on. Working our way towards the tail end of this wave.
Yeah, I think that's. I think he's clinched the speed round at the very least, with 13th place.
We'll have his work cut out for him there, as the points are cumulative. See who the top 15 will be. As Tom Alberti finishing up the pre-run ritual. Ten years of experience. Coaches out of the Hamden Ninja Academy. Obstacle designer, creator, owner of the 111 Obstacles. We visualize a little bit more as things get prepped out there on the course. 23rd competition for him with the NSC. On up there. Not too many other athletes in the game have that level of experience with this format. It's like only a handful others have, at least in the big double digits, 20 plus competitions. And here we go, rope in hand. Tunes locked in, jamming out as we go. Outside of designing obstacles and coaching ninjas, he's also big into music. Seen over 200 concerts. Ooh, good adjustment there. The PVC sleeve almost getting back in the way. A little force it out of the way, a little extra. What was the last concert you went to, DeGanji? Big jump gets to clear there.
That's a great question. I think it was Rush with my dad.
Not going to get on the first try there. The last one I saw was Foo Fighters.
Oh, there we go. That's
Foo Fighters back in Music Midtown Atlanta. I think I got another one coming up this March. Might go see the Tom gets through onto the ice picks now, able to make that adjustment off of the tic-tac. For that shimmy across. Not gonna find that middle hold. Tough move there as Tom readjusts. The Attack on Titan soundtrack, they do a big orchestra symphony tour from time to time. Might go see that coming up in March in Charlotte. Looking for that dismount. We lock another one in. Outside of that, I'm not one to get out in the mosh pit and bounce around. I'm swinging on through. No problem with that cliff ledge. Locks in another point, staring down piston plunge.
Yeah, keep an eye on these Pistons. And Tom going to showcase his strength here. This is just going to be a victory lap obstacle for him.
Ooh, come on. Needs a little height on that next reach and match and pull. It's the drop down. And we make this move here. The old do-si-do. Got to turn around. Find that ledge and grab and hold. Pushes forward but misses. Not quite enough forward travel. Have a little time to try again. And a little too quick on that one. This is such a nuanced obstacle. Not enough power, it's nowhere near you, too much. And it's flying past you. But Tom going to put himself a little higher up that leaderboard.
Yeah, and it's getting to the point, I mean, look, to the last obstacle, Tom Alberti sitting in 22nd place, 2 fails.
That shows you how clean you have to have now of a run to that last obstacle. Grace Gordon standing by, rope in hand. Still looking for that qualifying spot. Trains out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy. Born and raised down in Orlando, Florida. As we're working our way on to the ring swing across. Might have some family out there watching. Her mom is originally from Chicago. We're looking for swipe away on those PVC sleeves. That one almost bounces back in her way. Going to limit some of that purchase she has to operate with, but able to fight her way across. Coach Luke Dillon out coaching from the sidelines as we're striding our way through. No problem for Grace. Plays volleyball and lacrosse for her school. Kicking off. The opposite leg went for the left leg approach and made it work out. Twisting midair. Grabbed some of that spare chalk and dumped out all over the place. Got a little hung up on the release there. Gonna get that untangled there for the athletes. And right back to it. Grace took 4th place at the championship last season. This will be a bit of a shocker if we don't get to see her move on into the championship this season. We're down to our final attempt. Taking some swings. Hasn't had a lot of success. Getting close to the landing here. when the nerves start to get pretty high when you know you're on your last attempt. Time ticking down. Have to go right away. Careful up there. Swinging through. Peels off on the catch. Not able to hold on. And we're a bit on the hot water here. Ray's going to fight through for it. Makes the grab. Is it enough for the dismount? We're not quite there, and that will be it for her time. So a rough run from Grace, fighting for it. Not sure if that will be enough. Sam Folsom standing by. A lot of athletes returning from out in Dubai, competing out in the Gov Games out there. Pool team-based obstacle competition that Dubai has been doing the last handful of years. Incorporate a lot of team-based style obstacles. Also a climb up the huge tower they have out there. Climbing that for time all the way up the staircases. Hopefully Sam is recovered and fresh enough to take on this course. We're hopping our way through right now. We're going to try to go quick. Technically sound obstacle. Performance in the past. Looking for the dismount of that board. Down the line, going to go ahead and beat that board almost to the finish.
Wow. That was really close.
Good control for Sam. Oh, no, but
looks like he just misplaced his foot there on the pillar.
One of the lead coaches out there at the barn. That's the one his family runs out there, Dorsey, Illinois area. Host a lot of competitions, a lot of pool community building competitions out of the barn. I've got the barn junior comp coming up for the younger athletes. Not going to get it on the first attempt. Just a little too shallow on the ice pick. Reset and try again. 23rd competition for Sam. Always been a big supporter of the NSC. As we're working our way across. Gets it on that attempt. On for the cliff drop. Over we go, hands on the ledge, and no problem on the cross. Now he's got great grip strength. See how he decides to maneuver his way across. Going to try to utilize those feet a little bit more off that starting pillar. We're taking the plunge. Each one of these moves. Lining up, get the good grab on the toss across. If anybody's able to figure it out, it's going to be Sam here on this whip around cliff grab. Only time to try once. No, just whiffs on the touch. Will have to go off the first swing if he's got time even for that. That'll do it. It's going to have to drop it down with a little flare there to end it. Run from Sam to the last obstacle. Couple falls to that point.
Yeah, he was in good position, but he wasn't able to hit the board to spin the other hold around, fortunately.
I've seen a handful of athletes do that. It's like they've seen it spin past previous attempts they've watched, so they know they don't want to hit it too hard. Sometimes shortchange it a little too much. As Mr. Michael Matthews standing by.
Well, Michael Matthews was the lone clear on day 2 on the Ninja Intensity Hybrid 2 weeks ago. The only athlete to clear that course, so we need a clear, and we need it bad, Michael.
Well,
if anybody can do it.
A really strong younger athlete, 15 years old. This is his 15th NSC competition. Made it into day 2 on 8 separate occasions. A lot of experience, and yep, just inside of that white line.
I think he's okay.
Not sure. Got to go back. Maybe there's a little further. He needed to get both feet in. I think one got in, one stepped out beyond the line that it is kind of an invisible plane beyond that. So not quite like a touchdown. Have both. Is it both feet in for touchdown? You got to have both feet in? I don't even know my football rules here. Don't let me use any football analogies. But he's going to shake that off and try to make the best of the rest of his run here. As we are on the ice pick obstacle, finding his footing now on the sidewall to get the dismount lined up. Oh no, shortchanged the landing. We'll have to go back. Building up that swing down to a minute. Fighting for it here. This is where he just came up a little shy. Able to lock it in. Less than a minute to go. Mr. Matthews already qualified. Ninja Intensity took 3rd there, took 4th at Ascend. And no problem on the cliff throw. So we're looking for the Pistons here. Less than 30 seconds now. Next high grab locked in, and now the pull through for the dismount. One more point acquired for Mr. Matthews. Puts him into 15th. And we make this happen with the time remaining. Not enough of a push off the carpet bonded foam. And we're going to be running out of time here. As he goes for it one last try. And that will do it. Into the top 15 should be good enough to move into speed, but his work will be a little more arduous to try to make it through into day 2. We're taking a second out there to chat over the dismount point potentially after the bounce obstacle. Standing by. Roper in hand, Charlotte Barrett coming out of Ascend obstacle training. They leap across. We'll have to get the official time on the floor. Mr. Bellion's got it, but ignore the clock at the bottom of your screen right now. Charlotte Barrett moving on through. Hoping to own her own gym one day. As we get the PVCs out of the way. Charlotte looking for the balance. Already qualified as well as we're running away across. Quick moves, no problem. 12th time, NSC. Tic-tac off the pillar, not quite there. Had some great runs this season. Taking a top podium spot 3 separate occasions this year. 3rd at Vitality Fitness. 3rd at Rock Solid and 2nd at Ascend. Got a lot of great experience out there, and we're just looking to add to that. Up and on down. For that ice pick. Take 2. Help with that leverage. As we need a little bit more of a swing here to get that next ring lined up for that dismount down. Another athlete that was part of the NSC elimination. Here we go on the big drop. Hold on tight, Little hung back on the throw. Perhaps a little late on the release. Trying to dial it back in. Times it out better that time for the catch. And going right at it with about 15 seconds. Take one more swing to be sure about the grab here. One more, but now time's a huge factor. Time might be stopping her from getting a buzzer here, and she knew she was short on time, had to rush that move. Valiant effort from Charlotte. Put her in 16th right now. Gavin Obey standing by, ready to head on up. Coaches with the Ascend obstacle training team. Smile on his face. Confident out there to start things off. Sixth time for him here with the NSC. Harp our way through. 3rd time we've seen him this season. Earlier this year, I think that hand might be okay. Right there on the side. Able to force it down quick enough. Get the clear on the switch grip grab. Gonna shimmy across, no problem. Quick footwork out of Gavin. Powerful kick off the wall. Carry him forwards through the dismount. Plenty of momentum. Running in a hoodie. Oh, he's from the north. He wants to stay warm while he's running that course. Hopping in, staying on. Finds the leverage. Keeping that swing built up for the dismount. Pushing the pace right now. In time for the big drop. Leans into it, ducks underneath the pit pillow. good grab and just dropping on down with a controlled landing off the cat grab. We shimmy our way on to the piston plunge. Was the rotation here for that next hold. Locks it in, pulls through. 141 to this point, 16 seconds faster than the previous leaderboard top spot. This is going to give Gavin a lot of time to work on this obstacle. Ooh, but he almost didn't need it. Almost had it on his first try. Felt like it was just right there. Jumping the gun a little bit on the retry timer. Not fully 10 seconds went by. Oh no! A little too much power that time. Gavin not qualified yet, putting himself into a great spot to potentially make that happen tomorrow. Just got to follow through in speed. Coming up in a bit. Down to the final 15 runners. Aaron Majakamo standing by. Aaron trains at a Surge Ninja. 11 years and counting of ninja experience. Loves coaching, loves building ninja obstacles. Will swing through, gets that dismount no problem. Third at Vitality Obstacle Fitness, took third at Ascend. Looking to do that again or higher here today. Quick footwork, nice little ghost step. Hop across the gap. Big power and pull through. Another quick dismount. One of our Patreon supporters get to hear a little bit from Aaron Majakamo tomorrow. He's got to sit down with Jackson Erdos. Chatted with him for a little bit for the Warm-Up Zone podcast. And right now, warm-up is over.
Yeah, he's cruising right now. He's really pushing the pace. He wants several attempts at that last obstacle.
Good grief, man. Aaron cruising through right now. Hasn't taken a break. And pushing the pace. Let's see if he can beat his buddy, Mr. Obey. They train together as he pulls through 130, 10 seconds faster.
130 to this point. He's got a lot of time to think about it.
Well, here we go. Moments away from a potential full clear. Pushes it away and almost had it dialed in. And here we go, try number 2. Oh, twists off to the side. He is getting so close.
Really close.
Like a power meter in a video game, how much do you tap the A button before you have to put that energy into that hand and then prep for the grab? Third and final try for Aaron Majakamo. Not quite there. Too much of a push through that time. Well, incredible run. Minute 30. I don't know who else is going to be capable of going that quick. Just whizzes past his head. Not able to find it in time. Incredible run. Emma Pereira standing by. Waiting for Mr. Swanson to hand off the rope. Emma coming out of the jungle gym. And a little pause there on the climb up of the box, making sure we're good. We're working our way through. And a quick dismount. Skyhook lane. We're fighting our way across. UBC sleeves, pushing them out of the way. Quick static reach on that dismount. See how the balance looks on the run across these rails. Well, already qualified. Our way through, quick little double tap on that middle step platform.
Emma's one of the few athletes with a burnout clear this season, and oh boy, do I hope she makes the burnout here at big time, because there's a pretty epic finish to this one.
Yeah, pretty nerve-wracking setup they've got this time around. Want a sneak peek? Check out the Facebook Ninja Sport Network page for the official rules. See, get to watch what the athletes watch. Oh, that rule set just misses on the left ice pick. And swung off to the side. Of the 11 previous competitions, she's made it into day 2 9 times. Has cleared the prelim round on 3 separate occasions. Hop across. 3 of those by way of a fall happening, and then 2 more full clears with no falls. Try to add another buzzer to the list today. Third at the Jungle Gym, 4th at Rise. Big swing, no problem for Emma. Good catch on the trapeze, but now a little hung up on the dismount transition. On that swing back up, it hop down as we work our way over onto that final obstacle. 30 seconds to go. One more swing should do it. Tossing in, forceful catch there. 15 seconds. She's got some time to steady that swing some. Build it back up. And this toss here, a little tricky. Not going to get there. Hard-fought battle out there for Emma. Gets up to 8th place.
Yeah, still a good spot for her to be in. The speed round coming up.
Up next, coming out of Obstacle Academy, Jeramiah Boyd. Standing by. Always want to put cool highlight reels together. Often runs mic'd up. Put a cool little highlight reel of the flop ball. Top moments he's had on camera with the flop ball, tossing it around. That was cool to see. Appreciate the shout out. The old juggling toy I've been tossing around the last handful of years. You're now working through early on in the season with the top spot out of Obstacle Academy. So we are looking for another podium finish here today. 16th competition for him with the NSC. Big power off the pillar there. Chest high catch.
Chest high.
And he's promoting the merch. Get a quick zoom in. Sure he appreciates that. Hunter, his coach and boss out of Obstacle Academy, giving him a little extra screen time. T-shirt.
Wear your Jarrah shirt now, okay?
Good on the ice pick. Jarrah well known for that grip strength. See how he handles this big drop. Leaning out, laying out, holding on tight. And no problem so far, minute 38 to this point. Piston plunge up next. Finding his way through. College student, likes editing YouTube videos in his free time. No problem there. 2-minute flat to this point. And we get this clear. Oh, look at that. Behind the front desk of OA. Make sure
you drive to Obstacle Academy and grab your Jarrah shirt.
And lining up for the push through. Ooh, coming down a little awkward. See, he's trying to work his way over onto the left side of the trapeze, be lined up a little bit more. Who swings into it, goes for it again, and a little too quick on the push that time. One last try. Can Jarrah figure it out, be the first to do it? Last attempt. Oh, and it gets away from him. It hits him on the shoulder. Almost gets it, poses, and points to the merch to make sure. He wants to make sure they see it. We see the fit. We see the fit, Jarrah. No clears on the open side yet. No, Addy Herman standing by. Addy coming out of Vitality, Obstacle Fitness. There's a storied competitive history. AW Women's Champion. 4-time competitor and counting on the show. Got to be more than 4 by now. These bios. Got to get caught up on a little
Addy,
bit myself.
We got to update that bio, Addy.
A lot of experience from this athlete. Top spots in a lot of other leagues. We're working our way through. Chasing down the skateboard. No problem there. And pushing off the pillar. She's had to bounce back after some ankle injuries in the past, not posing a problem for her right now. And looking for the ice pick catch, no problem on that first portion. 19 previous competitions, 17 of those making it into the next round. And just like that, we're clean through and on to the big drop. Very consistent when it comes to clearing hybrid rounds. And the huge drop in. Easy catch for Addy. As we make our way through 145 to this point. Incredible pace. And not taking a long break, just long enough. Exhale once, and right away onto the hard catch. Needs to get this momentum figured out, though, for the next move. And we're looking at a potential first place finish with a time of 2:12. Addy Herman going to take the top spot. And this is the game you're going to run out and have a word with Addy. Excellent run. As everybody heads over to congratulate her on a full clear. Time of 2:12. Didn't look phased at all. We're doing a quick battery swap out there, and we'll be hearing from Addy after this next runner, Jay Lewis. We'll chat with Addy after she catches her breath, and Jay Lewis on the move. Jay Lachey coming all the way from Obstacle Ninja Academy. Working our way across. A lot of these athletes at tail end of wave 3, you'll recognize a lot of veterans in the game. 16th NSC for Jay. And nice work on the foot placements through the balance rails. Good tic-tac through the pillar. Jay already qualified. Took that spot back. Back at Ascend. Ended up getting 6th place there. Hands to pivot point, no problem on the rock wall. A lot of athletes now starting to find their way into international competitions. I talked about the Dubai team as Jay goes for the big throw across. Nicknamed like Jay Lachey. Well, that wasn't going to be a problem for him. Competed out in Ninja Warrior Germany. Able to climb their final stage tower, their cool spider climb into salmon ladder combo. There's a triple threat final obstacle. Big swing through for the piston plunge. No problem for Jay. Spider climb into salmon ladder into rope. As we stare down the last obstacle, the old do-si-do, can we get this swing through? Jay very technically sound and almost finds it. Parker up there spinning around to get that trapeze reset just in time. Jay's got time for 2 more attempts if needed. Wants to get in on this one. Almost finds it. The rule is they have to go to both at the same time. They're not allowed to grab onto the both sides of one ledge. Both hands on one side. Last try for Jay. Pushes it away and almost finds it. But finishes just under 2 minutes. Going to take 4th place. And we're going to head down to the floor and have a little word with Addy Herman.
So our camera's over this way. We'll stand right here. Yep. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Addy Herman. Addy, you just ran before Jay. 1st place in the hybrid. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. It was a fun course. It was a scary one because there are so many technical obstacles, but overall happy with how I did.
I mean, yeah, you said so many technical obstacles. How do you get through a course like this with 0 fails on something so technical?
I think a lot of it is just like with this type of course, you have to visualize and plan and focus so much so that even when things don't go your plan, like even the third obstacle, I have backup plans, I have a plan B, and that's how I managed to get through.
Scariest obstacle on the course?
Oh my gosh, the dropping Lachey one, I like did it so wrong and just had to throw it, and I think my head like hit the pit pillow too, but it was
That's why
great.
we got it up there. That's why.
So much fun, so much fun.
Well, Addy, good luck. You're in a great position right now. This is such a strong field. Good luck on the speed. Can't wait to watch.
Thanks, can't wait.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Great job out there, Addy, as we're working our way towards the tail end of the run order. Mr. Zack Keenan standing by. Almost down to single digits, folks. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us on YouTube and the live stream. Zack Keenan on the platform, ready to go. Strive Ninja Fitness athlete. And every athlete remaining have already qualified. Everybody here not in danger of making it to the championship. It's all about getting that experience on the course and potentially helping their run order at the championship. Zack getting a little hung up here. The bone is getting away from him. He tried to put on the brakes. And a hard fall on the hip there. They can shake that off and find his footing once again. Family Run Strive. Working on a lot of social media type posts and edits to help grow the gym. Great run up the pillar, no problem there. And we are ready for the ice pick. Throw across. Transition over. Nice chopping action, making sure that ice pick stays put. Took first place. Like a rock solid. Hold on tight here. Got a couple top podium finishers in the field today. This field, we're going to see a lot of the championship athletes. Potential sneak peek, what's to come. Just a few weeks out at Life Force. Big pull through for Zack. And going to shake out that grip. Got some time to recover. And we get through this do-si-do. Swinging door obstacle, but the foot hits, and that's not allowed. Unintentional. Build up of the swing. The danger of swinging a little bit over to the side off center. And we miss it that time. One last chance for Zack to go off of his second swing here. And here it is. Oh, not quite. Man, oh man. Everybody in the chat giving Swan a bit of a hard time. Saying that last obstacle is like, what did Ethan come up with for this one?
Last obstacle is brutal.
I'll whip around, I'm sure. Somebody's got to get it cleared. by the end of this wave. If not, they'll have their hands full tomorrow when they'll face it again, and potentially more. I know they always add an obstacle on the hybrid at times or tweak the course a bit. See how things get tuned in tomorrow. As Porter Fanot standing by. Porter's been training at a Ninja Intensity since she was 9 years old. 15 years old now. Trains out there with John Mall, Max Feinberg, Caden Lebsack, Max Lieber, and a lot of the other Colorado Ninjas. As we swing into action, Porter on the move. 10 previous competitions, made it into the finals 9 out of those 10 times. Very consistent. As we find our ring hold here to swing through. Took first place here big time way back in season 3. Comfortable in this gym. Let's see if we can make that happen once again. Second place back at Ninja Intensity, handful of weeks ago. Get that qualifying position locked in. Tic-tac real quick. Confident early work from Porter. Took 5th at Jungle Gym and 3rd at Obstacle Academy, so very strong performance this year from Porter. Hopping down, making sure that pressure stays put on that ice pick. A little more swing through. We're climbing up and dropping in. Swinging through. Just a little shy of the grab. Need a little more height. Handle the drop A-okay. Matter of figuring out when to release and pull across. There it is. And dropping down right over 2 minutes to this point. Have some time. Potentially lock in. Another hybrid cleared, added to the books. Hold on, not quite there on the toss. Got time potentially. First big move. Locked in once again. See that stopper overhead really limiting their backswing. Gotta force that move up and over to that next catch. And Porter gets the dismount and a buzzer. Put her into 6th place. Excellent job. Fighting through the tail end. Add another hybrid clear. For Porter, nicely done. Emmett Kirchner. Full throttle ninja, standing by. Trains out of Ninja U. Only a handful of NSCs from his competitive history. Started at NSC Youth back in season 1 in the 12 and 13-year-old division. Once at Obstacle Academy in season 4. Then showed up big at the early portion of the season at Obstacle Academy. Once again, took second place. This is second qualifier of the year here at Big Time to close out the season. Already being qualified. We'll take that pressure off. Bound to perform a little bit. Knowing that this is just for experience. You know, they're going to be vying for that extra run order spot. If possible, good push off the pillar. Emmett moving through with the quickness. Hence the name, Full Throttle. All gas, no brakes from this young man. Dropping in, hopping off. Good transition through, looking for that hook. Hook and cook as we get on over to the next big drop. And the drop down and throw through, grabs onto the cliff ledge. Balling up midair to control that swing. 126 to this point. Emmett moving through smoothly. No hang up so far for Emmett. Piston plunge. Locked in. And just like that, 147. Going to put him into third place. No falls to this point. Can he be the first? Get through. Pressure is on. Hush falls over the crowd. As we stand by. Not gonna find the distance. Such a weird maneuver. You know you have to turn around for the catch. It's like you want to reach the left hand, but start twisting as you hit the carbon bonded foam. Last attempt, not quite gonna get there. Not able to figure it out. But a great run from Emmett. It's going to put him into third place. 147 through those 8 obstacles. Standing by right now, Nathanael Honvou, repping the Movement Lab Ohio Lab Rats team. Had a great season this year. Always a hype athlete to watch. Kicked things off this year at Vitality Obstacle Fitness at the first qualifier. Took first place there. Took fourth at Rise, fourth at Jungle Gym. Last time he was here at Big Time, took fourth place then last season. So no stranger to the hijinks Mr. Swanson likes to put together here on these courses. And you're one of the taller athletes. Be mindful of that. A couple of spots, going to go ahead and link his way through. Powerful moves from Mr. Honvou. Shimmy across, big leap over, and too much contact on the ground outside of the clear plane. Peter on A&W Junior. Been on A&W in season 17. Beyond season 18, one-handed grab with the ring. Confident on his grip strength. Coaches out of the USA Ninja Challenge and also training a bit at the Hive. Bouncing around a couple different locations, increasing that obstacle experience. We're working our way up and over for the drop down. Hold on tight, Nathanael. Nicely done. Dropping down the pistons. For these next couple of moves. Doubles up. Quick match. Grab for the dismount. Sub 2 minutes at this point. Sub 2 minutes with one fall, 11th place. Shows how competitive this field is. Can we figure this one out? Daniel goes for the swipe at it, not going to swing into it hard enough.
Daniel's been in this position before. He had one of the most electrifying moments at Vitality when he was the first to break through the hybrid course. Can he do it again here?
Just gets away from him. Too much push through on that. One last try. And we figure it out. Gets away from him again. Solid grab on his left side, but the rotating arm just not there when he wants it to be. Been a brutal one, man. It's flip-flop back and forth quite a bit in the last couple. So sometimes the open division is the one that gets all the time to shine on the buzzers. This time around, females showing up, getting all the clears today. And Taylor Green, another longtime athlete in the game. Went out of Colorado, trains out of Arc Ninja. Currently freshman out of the University of Northern Colorado. Big swing through, finding her way across. Currently studying nursing. Working on that degree and focusing on Ninja when we can. Season 1 NSC champion. Try to make that happen again. As we find our footing and balance, no problem on the strides through. Tic-tac off the wall, just a little misplace of the foot there. Didn't give her much purchase as we try to kick off. And locks it in that time. Aside from trying to work on that leaderboard position, trying to keep the streak alive. 13 previous competitions. She's made it into the finals every time, so 100% appearance rate into day 2. As we work our way across, so far so good for Taylor. First place back at Jungle Gym, that qualifier. Good toss across, plenty of power from Taylor. As we're looking for the swing through here and the dismount down. Last obstacle, 205. As we were looking for the run up on the lift ledge here, gonna try. Get that swing built up in the catch, nice job. Here's the tough part with that no backswing tech. Finds a way to hold on tight.
She's just so consistent. She's so good. She's been doing it at a high level for so long, Strat.
Well, once again, gets another clear. Added to the books. He's got to get through speed now to keep that streak alive. Taylor Green, always consistent.
Unbelievable. She really is unbelievable. The technician. Only a few runners to go. Down to the final 6. And only 3 runners left in the open division. 3 chances at a clear.
Tyler Smith, 22 previous competitions, 19 of which he's made it into the finals. Hence the name, technician, very technically sound. Love to see him have an opportunity on that last obstacle. Typically one known to figure out these obstacles quite quickly. As we scramble across, not enough of a push off the skateboard, a little too quick across the balance. Another athlete that's returning from Dubai overseas, still adjusting off of that jet lag and time change. But to dial that in, figure it out. Trains out of the barn with the Folsoms. Saw his sister compete earlier. We are working our way through. Qualified at Rise, taking first place there. And just pauses for a second. We're finding that ice pick and placing it perfectly. We're finding that dismount to climb up now. Grip shouldn't be an issue. We'll get the timing of the release. Alice Smith should be flying on by. Swinging on through. Makes that grab no problem. And 2 more to go. Piston plunge. Pull these down, try to hold on tight. Similar to a floating pole obstacles. Adding those pistons. It's a little more grip intensive. Not slowing Tyler down. And here we go, 45 seconds. Tyler, let's see you use that noggin, figure this one out. Technician gonna try to get it dialed in. Time for 2 more tries potentially, depending on how much rest he decides to take. Might get another try if needed. And no, my goodness, almost had it. Now time playing a big factor here. He'll have 5 seconds. We'll have to go on the second swing. Big back pull here. And too much power on that one. That'll do it for Tyler. Another Ascend athlete standing by, Lily Barrett. Rope in hand, ready to go. And ring swing, no problem so far. As we work our way up. PVC sleeves locked, knocked out of the way. Run across here. Almost too quick, plenty of time. Catch up to that skateboard. Good power off of the pillar push. We look for the dismount. One of the few other athletes with 100% appearance rate into the next phase of the competition. 11 previous comps. Ooh, careful. Off to the side a little bit. "11 times making it into the finals out of those 11 previous competitions. The first at Ascend this year. Big hop out. Going to go ahead and figure out that ice pick quickly on the second attempt. Took second at Vitality Obstacle Fitness. Second at Rock Solid. So a lot of top podium finishes for Lily Barrett. And the swing through, good catch on the drop down. And to the final obstacle, sub 2 minutes to this point. As we build up that swing, looking for the catch. No problem, opening up a little bit with the hands. Now can we build up that momentum for that next catch? A little far away, the other hand sits on top. Can't make the grab. We'll have to have a little extra room for that other hand to sit in the pocket. Here we go. Last attempt with the time remaining. I wonder if that grip is still there. Hand opening up a little bit. Going to have to really throw to that next move. Toss across, better catch that time. Now time ticking away. Lily Barrett still able to move through for another clear. Put her into 8th place.
Yeah, we'll see if she can improve on that in speed. It's usually one of her strong suits. 2 female athletes remaining, Isabella Folsom and Nora Brown-John. Isabella was a last-minute addition.
Bill Folsom standing by. No questions. Another athlete coming out of the barn. Stride on through. 24th NSC for him. Might be the most of the athletes, and we'll go quick switch grip, link those laches. Out of those last 23, 20 of those, he's made it into the next round. So highly experienced. Just another day at the park. Another day to clock in at the office. Big leap off the pillar as we find our way through. Third place at both Jungle Gym and Rise at the Warehouse. 4th place back at Obstacle Academy. Very consistent performances this year. Nice pick, no problem, Mr. Folsom. Definitely an exciting speed athlete. Always one to push the pace in those rounds. Right now he's working on getting through this course right now to be the first to get a buzzer in the open division. 123 to this point. Got to push through these pistons. Dropping them in. Locking them in. Knocking them out. Here we go. Minute 50 to this point. Puts them in the 4th. And now the swing into it. And we find a way to be the first. Push, and almost had a hand on it. Such a weird move. I don't think I've ever seen this kind of move utilized anywhere else. Swan always wanted to try to come on with something brand new for the athletes. Almost had it.
I think he's kind of unlocked it, though. He can do the same thing.
No! He had it for a second.
Well, here's a look, Strat. This is Ethan Swanson doing it a couple days ago.
Oh, just like that, folks.
Just like that. It can be done. This is the same testing that was done just a few days ago.
Shout out Ethan Swanson.
See if we can see that just one more time.
Yeah.
It can be done. It has been done before. Jeez. I think we need to start a petition for Ethan Swanson to come out of retirement.
Oh, yep. Well, we saw him earlier in the season.
We saw him at OA, but then I think he went back into retirement. Is it early? He's like a bear coming out of hibernation for like a week and then deciding, nah.
I'm good.
We're going back in. The porcupine seeing his shadow.
And hopping our way through right now, Isabella Folsom making our way through. About last couple of athletes having 100% appearance rate into the finals. Yet another one. Isabella very consistent. The last 12 competitions, she's made it into the next round. Looking for another.
I mean, athletes like Taylor, Isabella, they are really like the foundation for what this female field is today. You know what I mean? They've been doing it for such a long time and at such a high level. And I would guess that a lot of the female athletes have some level of inspiration from Isabella or Taylor. It's cool to see, man. They've been doing it at a high level for a long time.
Well, not looking phased whatsoever so far. Took first place back at Rise at a Warehouse. Second place at Obstacle Academy this season. As we're hopping our way on the ice picks. Big leap out. Finds the footing, finds the hand placements. Get on out of there. Big time drop coming up. Trains out of the barn as well. As we leap our way in and just hung on too long.
Yeah, I'm guessing when she dropped in, maybe just felt out of position. Maybe the hips weren't back in the right spot, and so she just decided to not throw for it. But see if she can figure it out here on this next attempt.
Laid out a little bit more that time to help carry through. And finds the dismount. And staring down the final obstacle. Resting the grip for a second. Hopping up. And swinging on in. Ooh, look at the grip strength being tested. Hands opening up just a bit. Maintains the grip strength as we build up that swing one more time. Hold on tight. And gets the dismount out of there at 2:43. And that'll do it. Move in at a good position into speed.
Well, it's down to the final athlete in the open division. Jackson Erdos, defending champion. We'll be seeing him run last on day one of the championship this year as well. He's taken 2 first places. He's the only athlete this season in the open division to take 2 first places.
Did that at Ascend and then again at Ninja Intensity. All the strong runs this year. Took second at Jungle Gym. We are swinging our way through into action right now. Hear a little bit from Jackson and Aaron Majakamo in the warm-up zone podcast tomorrow during the break in between rounds. Jackson, well-versed competitor, obstacle designer as well out of Gravity Forge. Had a qualifier there where he came up with some cool obstacles. Stomping his way across the balance obstacle right now. Powerful moves early on from the defending champ. As we hop on controlled into the ice picks. Back and forth shimmy to be sure about that dismount momentum. And here we go with a big drop. Quick toss across. Light work. Mr. Erdos a little squirrely on the dismount. We'll take a second to reset. We're finding that platform and sticking that landing. Got to stay on that platform before going on to the pistons. And here we go. Driving these pistons home. Finding that dismount, no problem. 137 going to put him into second place. Almost taking out his podcast fellow guest out there. And Jackson figured this out. Last athlete, have a crack at it. Ooh, a little bit of a backhand onto it. And here we go, try number 2. I don't know, man. I think that footage we just saw, that might have been AI. That might have been straight up.
Swan, ChatGPT. Can you show me getting this obstacle?
This is tough work out here for these athletes. Jackson down to his final chance. Pressure's on. Crowd getting it behind him. No! And that'll do it. The hybrid goes undefeated. This time around, things will be looked over a bit and see how things will be adjusted for tomorrow. As we got another champion athlete stepping up to the plate right now.
Yeah, final runner of the wave here. Nora Brown-John's going to shut it down. Before we go to the speed,
Nora coming out of the Momentum Movement Academy. Just outside of Vancouver, Canada. Season 3 champ. As we swing our way in. Been near unstoppable this season. First at Vitality, first at Obstacle Academy, rock solid and into intensity. Be taking her time here, no problem. PVC sleeves. See how that balance works out here. No problem on the skateboard. Seen them train some of those rolling style obstacles a good bit. Life force, but a little misstep off of the trampoline, a little too far forwards. Didn't get a good push. Have the momentum going into the kick off the wall. Ooh, and a good save there. Reverse grip on the ring, one-handed save. I'll shake it off and keep on moving.
Yeah, and with that fail, though, that locks Addy Herman into first place here on day 1, prelim hybrid.
Ooh, Nora having a hard time right now. Taking some early falls. Got that championship mindset. Be able to shake those off. A Locked back in. Good catch. On the leverage once more. And gets the swing through off of the rings. Time for the big Lachey across.
Time becoming a huge factor right now. 1 minute to go here. And this puts a lot of pressure on this catch right here.
Dropping in. Oh, no. A little high grab on the trapeze. She had the distance, but the wrist caught before the hands did.
Yeah, she's got to move quick here if she wants a shot at getting into the speed round.
Good catch. Makes the adjustment.
Only puts her into 26th place right now, Strat.
She has to clear. The bump in, top 22. Get to move into speed. This is a big moment.
This is it here. She's been dominant all season, but she needs to lock in now, Strat. 10 seconds to go.
Well, back up against the wall. Nora Brown-John fought hard there.
Unbelievable. Time running out, and she just jumps right into the last obstacle. She's able to get the clear. And like you said, back against the wall on the outside looking in. 26th place, she bumps all the way to 10th. Whew. And you know she's good at speed, so that just saved her day right there. That was massive. That's going to do it. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard, and we are going to get things turned over for the prelim speed round here in just a second.
Yeah, no time for me to hop out there this time around, folks. I'm going to take a look at that leaderboard, see how things stack up right now. Brought to you by a Bucket of Chalk.
Aaron Giacomo, Jackson Erdos, and Gavin Obey are your top three right now. And the top 38 athletes are going to move on to the prelim speed round for the open division, and the top 22 female athletes will also be moving on. A record number of female signups. Addy Herman, Savannah Deschamps, and Caitlyn Little are your top three. Full clears, no fails. So impressive. We saw 10 clears on the female side. Nora Brown-John back against the wall, bumps herself into the top 10. And we'll see what she can do the rest of the weekend. But that is going to do it here for the prelim hybrid. We'll be back in just a little bit. We're going to get the course changed over, cameras moved, and we'll be back for the prelim speed in just a bit. Get some dinner. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Thanks, everybody. See y'all back in a bit.
Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin grade no slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. AD Obstacle, father-son duo taking their passion for the sport to creative obstacle design at AD Obstacle on Instagram. And Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Sheils and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best community experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional ninja league, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, is our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
Check out AD Obstacles, Inc., father-son team of Aiden and Dave McLaren, taking their passion for the sport and turning it into creativity by designing and manufacturing custom ninja obstacles and rigging in Ontario, Canada. DM for pricing at AD Obstacles on Instagram.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out.